and welcome to the Art of Decluttering podcast. I'm your host, Amy Revell, and I have been hosting this podcast for, I think, nearly 8 years. I'm a professional organiser and declutter coach, and I've been doing that for nearly 10 years. It is, my pleasure every single week to be here on the podcast with you, sharing tips and tricks and ideas and strategies and talking about ideas that just make you think differently about your stuff. Sometimes I'm talking about like a specific area. Sometimes it's a mindset thing. Sometimes it's a heart thing. Whatever is related to living intentionally in your home and decluttering and organising, that's what I am here for, my friends. And so if this is your first time or your 450th time, welcome. It is so, I don't take it for granted when I say it's so good for you to be here, because this is why I do the podcast, is so that you can be here and we can have a conversation and you can be somewhat inspired and I can share freely with you the stuff that I'm experiencing and working and, learning as I go as an expert in this field. So it genuinely is lovely to have you. Today's episode is called Might As Well. And I feel like I'm channeling my inner lazy while also channeling my inner adult, because the concept around might as well is a little hack so that you can get stuff done when you totally can't be bothered, you don't feel like it, you don't want to set aside time to tidy or declutter or organize or anything like that. And the might as well is the concept of, well, this is how I have thought of it anyway. While I'm here, I might as well get rid of the jeans that I don't wear. While I'm walking past, I might as well pick up that piece of rubbish. So the might as well is really the concept of, I'm here now, I might as well do it. So it's not, I'm highly motivated, I'm so excited, I can't wait to declutter and organize. It genuinely is, while I'm here doing that, walking past in the moment, I might as well do it. And the might as well is basically because that's the value that you have, that you do want to pick up the rubbish, you do want to tidy up, you do want to do all these things, but you don't want to have to plan ahead and set aside time and schedule it in. This is the idea of them as might as well organize and declutter and tidy and all other things. So I literally now just wrote like a quick list of some might as wells. And I want you to have a think about, if you have me in your head or maybe yourself in your head saying might as well, you don't need to want to with a might as well. You don't need to think about it. You just need to do it. So here's some of the ones I thought of. While I'm here, I might as well take the rubbish out of the car. Like I'm sitting at the car. Oh, I wonder if you guys can hear that. There is a helicopter flying super low to my house. Like all the windows are shaking. You may be able to hear it. You may not. While I'm here, I might as well take the rubbish out of the car. So you're sitting in the car, you look around, there's rubbish. Now, what you could do is go, I'll deal with that next time. And you can procrastinate. But the might as well is like the kryptonite of procrastination. Because instead of going, I'll do that next time, you're like, I might as well do it now. So you quickly grab the rubbish when you're getting out of the car, have a handful of it, shove it into a coffee cup, whatever you do. I might as well do that as I get out of the car. I might as well, I said this one, while I'm here, I might as well get the jeans out that I don't wear. And so you're like looking in the wardrobe, trying to find something to wear. And you're like, while I'm here, I might as well get rid of those jeans. What about this one? While I'm here, I might as well go through my bathers. So maybe you're just trying to find something to wear to the beach or the pool and you're having a flick through and you're like, I'm here anyway. I might as well go through and get rid of the bathers that I'm never going to wear again. While I'm here, I might as well empty the dishwasher, because sometimes the might as well is the jobs that actually don't take very long. Like all of these things I'm talking about are maybe 30-second to 60-second, pushing it 90-second jobs. They're really quick. And it's not, you don't actually need to plan ahead for these. These are might as well jobs that when you do them, you're like, I'm so glad I did that. Because if I think about it too much, it makes it bigger. It explodes kind of the time and energy that you expect it will take. But when you might as well it, you're actually reducing the expenditure of thought and energy and anticipation and procrastination. While I'm here, I might as well empty the dishwasher. So it might be, while I'm here stirring the pasta sauce, I might as well empty the dishwasher. What about, while I'm walking past, I might as well pick up those clothes. And if you have children, there's probably 10 times a day when you could do that might as well. But when you don't do these might as wells, when you see something and you choose not to do it then and there, which is, you can't do everything then and there. Sometimes you do have to walk past because you're running late, you're on a mission, there's a child on the toilet screaming out your name, the dishwasher's flooding, and there's a million reasons that sometimes you need to walk past something or put it off till later. But if you can might as well, your future self is going to love all over you because you don't have to ever think about that thing again until it happens again. But that particular moment, you don't have to think about again. So while I'm walking past, I might as well pick up those clothes. Yeah. What we're going to do is go to a quick break. And when we come back, I'm going to give you some more might as wells that I've thought of. And I want to encourage you to think of some too. We're back in just a second. All right, so we're talking about the might as well. It's I hadn't planned on it, but I'm already here, so I might as well take advantage of it, and then I don't have to do it again. So while I think of it, I might as well text my friend to let her know that I have those baby clothes for her. So you're not going, okay, Amy, by 7:00 tonight, you have to have texted that friend, and this is what you got to say, blah, 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 blah. It's like, I might as well just do it now, right? So it's kind of that moment of opportunity. And you're killing procrastination. You're kryptoniting procrastination out of here and getting the thing done. While I'm walking past, I might as well pick up that rubbish. If you've got teenagers like I do, one of the things that I might as well do a lot is I'm walking through the kitchen and I find like a bread tag or the little seal that they take off the bottle of milk or a bread tag, like what are they called? Like a wire twisty bread taggy thing. They are forever around my house. Or they've chopped a bag of frozen berries and the bit that they've chopped off of the bag is on the bench. I do a lot of might as well in the kitchen. I might as well put the toasty maker away while I'm here. I might as well. What about while I'm here, I might as well put those blankets away. So often when I'm in clients' homes, I go into their lounge room or we're walking past and you can see there are just blankets all over the place, which is awesome because it means that people are enjoying that space. They're snuggly, they're warm, they're feeling at home. But not many people, particularly children, are very good at packing away a blanket once they've used them. And so they would just be hanging around everywhere on the floor, getting dusty, all the rest. So sometimes you've got to think, while I'm here, I might as well. What about while I'm here, I might as well restock the toilet paper? Right? So you're in the bathroom, you're brushing your teeth and you notice that the toilet paper is running low and you're like, you know what? I might as well do it now. Some of the might as wells that I have set myself up for success in is I've given myself some shortcuts. So our chemist has an app. And so instead of having to write down when someone runs out of a medication, they just come to me, give me the empty packet, and then I'm like, might as well just order it now. So then I get on the app, order it, and it's done. And for me, that's a might as well moment because I could say I'm going to put that aside and I'll order all the medications at the end of the week or whatever it is. And I find that if I use it as a might as well opportunity, then that's fantastic. Sometimes when I'm making some phone calls and maybe I've rung the doctor to make an appointment for someone or I've rung the optometrist, I've done something, while I'm in the zone, I think I might as well make the dental appointments as well. So sometimes the might as well is it's not something you're looking forward to, right? It's not like, oh, goody, I might as well make a cup of tea and have a piece of chocolate. That's not a might as well. The might as well is while the kettle's boiling and I've already got my chocolate out, I might as well unstack the dish rack. I might as well wipe the microwave over. So it's things you don't want to do, but what you're doing is you're habit stacking them and you're getting rid of that procrastination. So every moment where there's an opportunity for procrastination and the equal and opposite opportunity is you can get it done straight away in like a tiny amount of time. Think of I might as well, right? And sometimes that's something you can teach your kids. Your kids maybe are not going to be, here's my list of activities and I'm going to do all these things. And when you say, hey, at the end of the day, you got to go pack up your toys, maybe teach them the might as well principle. Maybe you need to say to them, when you're walking past and you see something, think to yourself, I might as well pick that up. So as an example, I was at church on Sunday morning and it was kind of the end of the thing and people were leaving and there wasn't many people left. And I could see in the auditorium that there were some empty coffee cups. I'm not a coffee drinker, so, I don't love the thought of picking up other people's coffee cups because they put their mouths on it, blah, 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 blah. Anyway, I saw them and I could have turned my eyes and walked the other way. It's not my job, but I might as well just go pick those up. And so sometimes because you're getting used to seeing things, you do have opportunity for might as well moments more regularly. And it can build into an enormous habit, which is so, so helpful. Now, you don't want to walk around all day doing might as wells because you're going to miss to do all the important things. But think of the might as wells as moments of opportunity to give a gift to your future self. And that's what I love about the might as well. And I will sometimes, usually I'm home on my own, I will sometimes say it out loud. I might as well do that. Might as well. In fact, as I was about to record this episode, I went and said to the kids, hey guys, I'm just going to record an episode, so just make sure you're quiet for a few minutes. And I could see that there was a table tennis bat out. And as I went to walk past it, I literally said to myself, might as well. And I went and grabbed it and I put it away. It took maybe 8 seconds, right? So admittedly, as your house gets more and more decluttered and organized, the might as wells do not take very long to execute. So I could pick up a table tennis bat and put it away within 8 seconds. And it wasn't a big might as well, but I could have walked past it and I could have thought someone else will put that away or someone else should put that away. But the might as well helps you to live in a harmonious family. If everybody's doing might as wells, I feel like the word in my head instead of might as well is might as well, like the everything I touch turns to gold and there's like this well of stuff turning to gold. Anyway, total sidebar, Amy brain. But if everybody in a home is doing might as wells, you're actually serving each other and you're reducing all of that like end of the day, I've got to do all these things. I hope it's been helpful. I know it's been helpful for me over the years to develop my might as well muscle, and saying it out loud and helping to the family members that you live with or housemates or just reinforcing it to yourself will make a big difference. And I want to know what might as wells you do this week. I want you to jump into my Facebook community. Just search the Art of Decluttering community on Facebook. I want you to jump in there and tell me what might as wells you have done this week. Tiny little ones, big ones, whatever it looks like. Tell me what they've been because it's really cool to kind of hear how it's playing out. And then you're encouraging others and others are encouraging you. And it's a big, happy community together. So thank you for joining me this week. I don't know yet what next week's episode will be, but I'm working on some series in the background that will start over the next month or so. So until next week, enjoy the freedom. I would like to acknowledge the Wurundjeri people who are the traditional custodians of the land this podcast is recorded on. I would also like to pay respects to their elders, both past and present, of the Kulin Nation, and extend that respect to other Indigenous Australians. Thank you so much for joining me today. If you enjoyed today's episode, I would love you to rate and review the show on your podcast app. That will help others to find the Art of Decluttering podcast as well. If you'd like any more information, you can visit theartofdecluttering.com.au. And I would love to see you in my Facebook group. Just search the Art of Decluttering community on Facebook and join today. I hope that you have an incredible rest of your day and enjoy the freedom.